has been a toasty stretch, though. We're talking 90-degree days across southern New England, particularly at TF Green. We've seen 15 of them this year. In an average year, we see 12, so we're already past the average. The record is 30, and while I don't necessarily think we'll get that far, well, we're trying to add to the totals one step at a time. Today, looking like we came up just shy in the upper 80s at TF Green. 91, though, as we got to Smithfield and to Taunton for the observed highs so far. We'll clock in the official number a little bit later in the evening, but that's at least where we're at right now. Now, in terms of temperatures on the way down, we're currently at 85 degrees in Providence, 86 in Smithfield, 80 in Westerly, Newport at 77, and 74 in New Bedford. The beaches are the place to be with this weather pattern. It has been so comfortable down by the coast, especially compared to our friends a little further inland. Now, overnight tonight, it is going to be warm and muggy for just about everyone. Most of us in the upper 60s, a couple of clouds, and that's just about it. Perhaps a little patchy fog. Then we get into tomorrow, and the pattern is quite similar, especially with the sea breeze keeping us cooler by the coast. So 79 here for Newport, 80 for Westerly versus 89 in Providence, and 87 as we get into New Bedford. So again, not like it's out of this world hot, but a little uncomfortable, especially with the humidity rising more tomorrow as we head inland. Now, the big thing that I'm focused on, not just the temperatures, but the potential of any rain, because we could really use some. And I've got to tell you guys, chances are pretty slim, not just this week, but even as we look a little bit further out. What we're hoping for is for a cold front to come to our rescue a little bit. You can see it here off in the Great Lakes region, and that's heading into southern New England as we get into the middle of the week. Now, Wednesday, our chances of rain stay pretty slim as low pressure starts to move our way, but things really fizzle out as they get into southern New England, particularly into Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts here. We may catch a stray shower tomorrow evening, but that's just about it. Again, you can see how much things fizzle. What I'm really hoping for is as our front really arrives in the area as we get to Thursday, for it to give us a couple of showers and perhaps a thunderstorm or two that could bring some heavy rain. That's what we're looking at right now. My hope is that the forecast stays that way and we can get at least a couple drips and drops out of it, because as you can see, we're already in dry conditions in Bristol County, Newport County, and South County as well. Even Plymouth County with dry conditions, and the Cape is in level 1 drought, that moderate drought right now with the latest iteration of the drought monitor. So unfortunately, I don't think this is getting too much better with this 7-day forecast. We'll talk about this for a second, and then I have to dive into the tropics because there's a lot happening there too. I'll step off and let you see the 7-day in its entirety, and I'll tell you, despite the fact that we could use some rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that stretch is just stunning. My pick of the week, I think I have to go for Saturday. It's going to be so beautiful, very comfortable with that sunshine. All right, let's talk tropics here. We are looking at Tropical Storm Erin, which does have the potential as it moves off the west coast of Africa to become our first hurricane of the year. It's not yet. It's still a tropical storm. Those winds continuing to build. This storm looking like it will strengthen as it moves into warmer water, moving toward the Atlantic coast here. So we're going to keep a very close eye on this, as not only could it be our first hurricane of the year, but has the potential to reach major hurricane status, which is Category 3 or higher. So keeping a close eye on that as it does scooch a little bit close to Puerto Rico.